Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be drawing more non-human characters as humans, and the character we're drawing right now is Sally from the Cars movie. Yes, one of you guys recommended me to do Sally from Cars movie, and I just thought, all these characters that I do are pretty much the characters that, how I envision them. Everyone has their own iteration of how they picture these characters, but these are my interpretations. And this one was actually pretty fun to do. I decided because Sally is a car to go with like a NASCAR driver kind of look, you know what I'm saying? Now, I haven't seen Cars in a long time, so I probably have her occupation wrong, but I thought that she was one of the cars from like one of the racing cars. So that's kind of the theme I went with for this one. You know what I'm saying? I kind of give her the same, the onesie zip up suit with the helmet and the arm. And I always, try to keep the color palette the same as the actual, character. Sally, she's just a blue car with black wheels, and she also has blue eyes as well. So the blue and black was really something I had to lean into. And also gray. Sally does have gray on her as well. So blue, black, and gray was pretty much the color palette that I had to work with for this character. And having such a limited color palette, you gotta really be careful and space out the colors properly, so nothing over saturates one area too much, or like you don't want to have too much blue in one area. So I had to try to break it up somehow. Gave her some black gloves, black hair. I thought that was good to break it up, and I also had some gray accents around the character. But adding in our saturation here, and here is my iteration of Sally from Cars. The next character you guys recommended was Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF. You guys like calling it FNAF. So yeah, Freddy was actually the hardest one out of this whole list because he is just a brown bear with a black hat and a microphone. That's pretty much his whole design, and it was hard to work with. But I decided to lean into his microphone because he looks like a singer, at least from his design. Now, I won't lie, I've never actually played Five Nights at Freddy's. I know it's a horror game, but I never actually played it myself or even seen that much gameplay of it. The characters do look kind of creepy, but that's pretty much all I know about the game. I just know it's a horror game, and I know that they have animal characters in it. But I decided because he has a microphone that I was gonna lean into that and make him like this, I don't know, this hip hop jazz, pop star or whatever, and lean into that a lot. I gave him like a vest, some pants. I tried to give him some extra clothing because since Freddy is just a brown bear, I had to try, YOLO it really and make my own outfit up. But I think it came across well enough. I kind of threw in some orange in there because his, there is like orange shading inside the actual character. So I decided throw it in there as well to break up the colors some more. It would have been too dark. It was just all black and gray. I mean black and brown. So I thought that would help out. Now I'm going here and adding in all of my colors, adding in the shading of course, and adding in the highlights. But as for the actual design, I think it came out alright. I think you can tell maybe who it is as a human. He doesn't look scary like in the actual design, but I was probably gonna lean into that some more, but it is what it is. But here's my design of Freddy Fazbear. The next character you guys recommended was Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. Now, this one was actually kind of funny. A lot of you guys actually were talking about this in the comments. Like I said, if you guys are like wondering where I get these suggestions, I get the request on TikTok, and if you want to join over there and suggest some characters, then feel free to do that. You can also do the same thing in the YouTube section as well. I might take some requests from there from YouTube too. But Mrs. Puff, she is a puffer fish, you know what I'm saying? And I think I was going in the right direction. with it with the body type and everything. So, you know, I tried to keep the same figure close enough, you know. And also her outfit was pretty simple. She wears like this blue shirt with a red skirt, and you know, it was a good like a better reference than other characters. You know, Mrs. Puff actually had more clothing than the other characters, so it was easier to, you know, to draw the outfit on her. But I was having trouble with like the actual fin area. So what I went with was, instead of just making it fins, I was gonna actually, at first I was gonna think about turning that into like these frilly fabric that comes off the actual outfit. But I thought it'd be a better idea to turn the fins on her, the blue fins, into gloves. So I took that approach, and I think that came across better. I think it was safer to go with that route. Right now, gonna be adding in the colors, you know, keeping the color palette similar to the actual reference. And Mrs. Puff, you know, she wears a lot of loud colors like red, blue. It clashes like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So she's a really bright character, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like all the other characters, this is really fun to do. Going in right now, adding in my shading. Like I said, keeping it simple. This is what I call this my quick render. My the way I'm shading right now, I call my quick rendering, where basically I add in cell shading and then I add in some quick highlights and stuff like that. But yeah, this is pretty much my iteration of Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. So yeah, here's how it looks. And now our last character is going to be another FNAF character. And everyone, ever since I did, like once I did Freddy Fazbear, people were spamming me to draw this character. I think her name is it Bonnie? No, it's not Bonnie. It's Chica. Chica. Right, Bonnie's the other character. But yeah, once I did Freddy, people were just spamming Chica in the comment sections. So I was like, fine, and I'll end off the series, or end off this this video by doing another FNAF character. So we actually got two characters from the same series in one video. And yeah, here's my iteration of Chica. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I never played the game, like I said, so I was kind of surprised when I saw the outfit on the character. I have no idea what it really was. It looked like she was wearing like pink shorts and some kind of like white t-shirt thing, so that's kind of what I went for in my design. And like even the actual original character, like the actual robot, she's kind of like she's kind of thick, like low key, like like Chica's already kind of thick in the game. So, you know, I had to go with a thick body type in the actual human version of her. You know what I'm saying? It just made sense to me. It just made sense, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much what I went with. The hair was the hardest part. I had no idea what to do with that. Like I said, I had to YOLO the hair because, you know, the character she wears, like, I think she's like a chicken or whatever. Like, I think Chica, her form is like a bird or something like that. And it was hard to get the hair down because, you know, I didn't want to give her like just like a bald head and then have that plume on top. So I had to kind of give her something customized, just to make it look more like hair. But I tried to keep that same like crazy clown makeup she has going on. Chica has like bright circles on her cheeks and this bright, you know, shirt and stuff like that, and really crazy makeup. So I tried leaning into that a lot, and I think it came across all right. You know what I'm saying? I think it came off really well, and you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. But here's my iteration of Toy Chica from FNAF. But anyway, y'all, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you're able, please support the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? The Patreons help me make videos like this for you guys. So, really appreciate that. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.